Welcome back everyone to another episode of Nico's What's in the Box. I am your host Nico and I am finally back with another video for all y'all. I've been a little MIA. I do apologize, but we're back. And I got some great products here that we're about to unbox. Little background story for all y'all. If you didn't catch it already, I had a video back in the day. I'll drop the link of course on this. And the video was from our friends GlassHouseClosets. I did an unboxing on their product called the Cat Box. So today I wanted to follow up with that with a part 2. They got some great products they sent out to me that I'm once again excited to unbox for all y'all that I've been thinking about for a while. You know, me and solutions, and I talked about hat solutions in that video. Well, of course, the follow-up to that would be a solution for my sneaker collection. So here we're gonna go and unbox the first one out of 2 boxes because I got 2 of them coming. So we're gonna do a 2-for-1 today, but why not? You know, we haven't seen each other in a while, so why not do a 2-for-1? So here's the first box. You know me, I like to do a little check of the box just to make sure it's in good shape and make sure that I get too beat up on the way to my home. And it looks good. It looks good. It's got a little baby dent right here, but nothing crazy, nothing to get too concerned about. So the first one that I'm going to unbox, I'm guessing on the size of the box that this is going to be their small double door shoebox. I'm pretty sure you guessed it by now that that's what it was going to be. So I've been really on the fence with a shoebox solution. And don't get me wrong, I said this before in the videos, like I am a fan. I'm a fan of you know, these new concept of shoeboxes so you can store them and keep them clean and have uniformity and just have your closet space, you know, have a lot of rhyme and reason, if you will, because sometimes when you just do your normal shoeboxes and the sneakers come in, it could be a little odd, the spacing, and you might not be able to fit all of them. So the shoebox solutions, when you buy them out there, they give you a little bit of that back, so you get some spacing back if you use them, and then additionally too, they look nice, they look clean, they look aesthetic. But the one thing you do have to give up is the box of the shoe. And you know, if you're a shoe sneaker collector, you know the boxes they come in, they have some of a nostalgic kind of vibe to it. They're part of the story. So it's a little hard to kind of let go, but it's a great idea if you can pull it off. So let me just do this because I already unboxed it. I've been yapping a little bit, but so far you can see the packaging. Again, I'm a fan of the packaging. The last time that I did this with the Cat Box, very similar. They take care of the stuff. They put a styrofoam in there, so as you know, it's traveling to you, it's staying nice, safe, and protected. So by the time it gets to you, it's not all heat up. You can see too that they put some kind of wrapping around it, which I can appreciate. So yeah, I pretty much, based on the size of the boxes, got it spot on. So this is going to be their small double door shoebox. And when you buy this, you actually will be paying $79.99 and you will get 2 for the $79.99 price. So I think that's a fair market price value. If you go out there and you price single shoe boxes, they're about a $40 range, maybe some $50 range. Of course, you'll get some out there that will be below that price range, but at the same time, the quality goes with that. And we all know that, right? So depending on how much you want to put into it, and you know, the quality that you're looking for, and the look has a lot to do with it too, right? The price is going to go with that. So I'm pretty sure that we're all okay with that. I'm kind of forgetting to kind of take the first, you know, energy and impression of the box so far. So it's really cool. Let me take the wrapping off of it so we can get even a better idea of what this is going to look like. And again, much like the Cat boxes, they're stackable. So that really always helps with, again, spacing and making sure things look very clean when you're trying to house, you know, maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pair of kicks that you've been collecting. And the cool part too, okay, another cool thing about having these boxes, at least, you know, for me, is I know a lot of you are really good with reading stickers and being able to decide, you know, out of all the shoe boxes you're looking at, which pair of kicks you're looking at to get out of that box. Sometimes you got to open up the lids if you don't know or you can't see the sticker that well. But obviously, if you can see it through the box, you have an easier time making your selection. So I think that's another plus when you're electing to switch your boxes to these type of solutions. So again, you get 2. These are the small, right? pack, $79.99. I also want to say that you get a discount. So if you buy 2 or more, they give you $2.99 off. If you got 4 or more, it's $4.99 off. 6 more, $6.99 off, and 10 or more, $8.99 off. Which I think that's great. That's actually a really cool way to help you transition. Because if you're someone like myself, I'm in this triple-digit sneaker club. My transition can cost about $4,000 if I was going to switch out all my sneaker boxes all at once. Of course, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do it in small increments so I don't feel the pinch on that. Okay, so enough about the money talk for a little bit. Let's actually look at the product. I'm going to put this one aside. Let's get a little closer look at this. So there's actually 2 lids, I believe. So you have the first lid here, right? And then you have a secondary lid here. So I think that already is, for me, a plus, because I've seen a lot of shoe boxes out there, and typically there's only one way to get in, which is usually the front, right? But I really can appreciate having 2 access points, because depending on how and where you stack them and how your closet, plays out, this can actually be very beneficial for some of us. So really smart. Again, my hat's off to you. Our friends at GlassHouseClosets, I think this is really smart on their part. Okay, so I'm trying to stack them right now, and it looks like so far, yeah, I mean, it's right in there. I got them stacked right against each other. So if I got 2 of them, all right, perfect. It looks good to me. Really nice, really sturdy. Like the last time that I did this for the cap boxes, it was really exactly the same way. Very easy. But I do want to show you what it would look like if I open both, because that's also important too. So that's kind of cool. So you got to make sure that if you're going to do that, there's some way to do it so you don't block yourself from the other pair of kicks that you're trying to get to. But I think that y'all can figure that out. Okay, the side, again, just another side view on that. Here's what that looks like for you too. It looks like they used the same type of acrylic from the cap boxes, which to me at least, it looks kind of like a little bit of a higher grade acrylic. I don't know exactly the terminology of what material they use, but I like it. You see a lot of stuff out there in the market, which is kind of, maybe not the highest, and immediately you start getting scratches. My cap boxes, which I've had for a while now, I haven't had any scratches. I don't move them around too much, but you still open and close the door a lot. So I haven't seen a lot of scratches over the period of time that I owned them. The other cool thing about this, and I'm going to do this in a minute when I set this up for y'all, is you can stack your cap box on top of this too, which is really, really, really cool. So some extra there that I thought was really appealing, because I'm like, hey, if I wanted to put a configuration on my cap with my shoe boxes, I can do that. It's not a problem. Size. So just to give you a little bit of perspective, this is a 15.5 in terms of length inches, and then you have your width of it is going to be 11 across, and I believe the height is 5.3 from here to here. So that's what the dimensions look like. It should store, I believe, anything from a size 17 and below, depending on what you're trying to put in here. Obviously, if they're lower mids, you probably can get them right in there, and we'll do a test. Don't worry about it. And if you have a high, you might have to put it on the side. But either way, really, really cool. They still have their logos here, but I want to say that if you wanted to remove them for whatever reason, because you feel a certain type of way about logos, you can do that. They do have a hit back here too, which is cool. It's very discreet. It's not too much and all up in your face. So cool. So far, I'm a fan. So we're gonna put these 2 back here for a second, let them hang out. And like I said, we have 2. We have 2 boxes today. So I'm gonna get the second box here. Again, same friends that we got this box from. This was a little bit heavier. So this is gonna be the large double door. And I think that for the price, and let's get in here first because I haven't seen the product yet, but the price on the large is $84.99 versus the small $79.99. And remember, you're getting 2 because out there you'll probably price them out, and they're going to be about $40-$50, the good ones at least. And then you'll get some out there that maybe are below that, but then your quality starts dropping with that too. So let's get into. So be careful that this is not going to fall off. Very well packed, by the way. I didn't touch on that on the large one, but so far you can see they did an amazing job of making sure that everything's well packed, and by the time I open up these boxes, I'm not gonna have a product that's all beat up and cracked before I get a chance to even open it up for the first time. Okay, so let's get into this one next. So far, we are looking good. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same way that the other one was packed. You still have your styrofoam in here. Very cool idea to keep these clean. But the box is obviously bigger because this is their large solution. So here's one. Boom. And then we have another one at the very bottom. So we ended up getting 2 sets so I can store a total of 4 pair of shoes to start off with, right? Just to kind of see how things look in my closet and what that's gonna, how much space it will take up, and then how much more I will need over a period of time and all that. Okay, styrofoam everywhere, but it's all good. It's a party. Very much the same, right? In terms of the look of the first one that we opened up here, but we can already tell the height's different, right? So it's definitely in the height that you're gonna get more, because all of the dimensions are exactly the same except for that, because you're going from 5.3 to 8.25 in height. So you're gonna get more, about 3 inches more in height. So what's really cool about that is if you got some of those high tops that you don't want to put on the side, you can do it with this one, right? I think another cool thing you can do here too is, you know, if you have heels, you can certainly put a pair of heels here, and that'll work out just as well. I know my wife actually has been looking to switch out her storage solutions, because she did go out there and get this very simple, like Tupperware almost what it looks like to me, solutions for her heels. And it works, don't get me wrong, it's really cool. But I will tell you, she struggles sometimes getting that heel out of that box, and I think this for her will really be a good solution. She'll have way easier time getting her heels or even sneakers in and out of these boxes. So for those of you who are thinking, you know, for a nice gift for your significant other, this would be another cool thing that we can maybe put into that. All right, so these two always stackable. You saw how easy that went, right? So we just stack them up right here. Cool. Same solution too. You got the side axis right here, which is really nice to see. And then you have your front axis right here too as well. Of course, you have your little brochure there, so we can go ahead and make sure that we can talk about Glass House all day. So we'll put that right there for a second. But let's put one and one next to each other and see what that looks like. Right? So far, pretty impressed. Just like the cat box, for me it's a couple things, right? It's about the quality of the actual solution here, of the ShoeBoxes. The quality is really good. Like, if you look at it, the edging, like a lot of times when you see edging in some of this product, it's just a rough finish, nice and smooth. Like if I put my finger here, I'm not gonna get cut. You can see too, like some of the glue that they use here, they did a really good job with the finish. Sometimes you can see that stuff is kind of spread out all over the place. I believe, I could be wrong, but these are magnets that I think hold the backside together. And I think that's super smart. I really appreciate too a company that doesn't like put too much of their branding all over the place, just enough where you feel okay with it. And again, for what I read, you can definitely remove these if you really wanted to. But for me, I'm just gonna leave it. It looks really dope. I like the way that they hit that. It's not overdone at all. Can we do this? Let's see, can we? I think we can. Yeah, we can totally do that. So here's a nice little tower of the ShoeBoxes. Again, you got this too small and then too large in the bottom. So far, I'm really enjoying it. So I think what we need to do next is I'm gonna just, take a moment to just enjoy it a little bit longer. And now we're gonna go ahead and see what it looks like with the kicks inside. And then maybe go ahead and get one of those cat boxes and see what that looks like too as well. So far, super, super excited to have unboxed this. It really has met the same expectations that I have on the cat box. And this is something that's not easy to do. I'm gonna tell you this right now, Glass House. When you're doing products, The hardest thing when you have a successful product run is to follow it up. And when you follow it up is to have the same success based on the quality and based on kind of the solution that you're looking for. And I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all did it. So great job. I'm excited for it, and I'm definitely thinking about my conversion and what that's gonna take me to get 300 or about 100 plus shoes or sneakers into these boxes, but I'm down. I'll do it over a period of time, small increments. It makes sense. Don't forget you get that discount, so if you get that 2, 4, 6, 10, you can get anywhere from $2.99, $8.99 off on each one, which I think that's super smart for y'all to do that, because again, if you're gonna do a big switch out and you have a lot of kicks or heels or whatever you have, it's gonna get costly really quickly. So some things to think about. Okay, so we're gonna take a moment here to just appreciate this, but we are now gonna come back with it, with sneakers in the box and the cat box there too. So let's check that out. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and see how these shoe boxes worked out. I did a couple combinations so you can get a pretty good idea in terms of sizes and different silhouettes. So let's go ahead and start off with the small. All right, so as you can see here, we got the Kobe 5s. So, we know the Kobe 5s are somewhere more on the low side in terms of the silhouette of the kicks. So you can see that they fit really nicely in there. It's almost like a perfect fit. And I can go ahead and just get them out from the side, like what we talked about. Put it right back in there. You can see that I had to push in the tongue a little bit, but this is, in comparison of a regular shoe box, this is basically identical to it. So it makes sense that you have to do that. And then from the front, if you want to go ahead and grab them, comes right out. Put them back in. I'm going to push down on the tongue right there so it doesn't get caught up. But it looks good so far. Let's go ahead and see what the stack looks like. And then we put a pair of bacons on top of some 5s. Boom. Goes right in there. Nice fit, right, like we talked about. We can go ahead and get on the side, 1, and then 2. Of course, I'm gonna block myself, so we have to coordinate when you go get certain kicks before, think about which one you want first and second. If not, you're gonna block yourself. But so far, so good. Best damn shoebox, right? So here's that. And then to give you a little idea, let's go ahead and do it this way, just so it makes sense in my head. Again, stack them up, boom, perfect, cool. And then the cat box, let's see what that looks like. And they stack, boom, just like that. So it's a perfect fit. The cat box, you could tell though, is a little bit more narrow, but it's still a perfect fit because they made specifically right where the actual little magnetic caps are. Everything fits nicely. So this is what it looks like, this combination. So again, small, low, basically low top kicks, right? And then your cap on the back, on the top. So really nice combination you have here. Again, great job, Glass House. So now let's see what it looks like when we do high tops. So I picked one of my more higher top silhouettes. So obviously we have the Jordan ones here. Again, you actually have room left over, you can see. Right there. So this is a perfect fit when you think about, okay, if I take these out, it doesn't hit like the other ones were kind of hitting a little bit. This is a perfect. Get them right out, doesn't get cut up with a tongue or anything. So we're looking good there. And then from the front, again, just pull them out from the front, got your pair of kicks, easy access. Looks great in there too, really, really nice. Boom. And then what I did is I wanted to see how high can we go. So I had to get the Air Force Ones real quick, the military highs, desert print. So you can see these are literally the highest kicks that I have in terms of height. Now I will say these barely tap the top of the shoebox, barely. So I'm feeling pretty good about it though, because they come right out. They didn't get cut up or anything like that, right? I put them right back in, and then boom, just push them in a little bit, and I'm good. They fit, right? And these are one of those shoe boxes that for me, that size of that shoebox it's a little bit of a struggle because it's really big in comparison to all your shoeboxes that you have in your collection. So it throws off the fit and it throws off the spacing in the closet. So this is a good solution for that. And again, let's go through the front just so you can get an idea. Pull them right out. I did have to come a little bit at an angle because if I came straight out, they could get a little caught up. So, but we're still good if we wanted to do that, right? Pull them right back in, a little snug. Boom, set. And then to give you maybe the side, because I haven't done one on the side yet, so I'm gonna see that. Pull it out, side, right? Pull this one on the side too. Boom. That shoe lace back in there so it doesn't get cut up. Put the buckle back in there. Boom. We're set. So that's really good fit, really great space. Again, that's my highest high top that I have in my whole collection. Just to give you perspective. And okay, we'll do another cat box on this one. And then just like the small, it fits right in there, right? Perfect fit, really nice, beautiful, you know, finish. I mean, overall, it looks really great in terms of the aesthetic look of it, also the fit, the function of it. Very, very happy with it all. And then for the last two, because I wanted to kind of give everyone a chance to see what it looks like. Now, I do think, I know that GlassHouseClosets does make a heel box, but I just wanted to see what this would look like in the shoe box. And it looks like it works, right? Not a problem. So I got two of my wife's heels here just to make sure. Don't quote me on what these are. I think these are the Fenty Puma collection, and these are some red bottoms, and that's about all I know. But either way, they fit great. They look good. I mean, for her, if she wants to get her heels, boom, there we go. We're good to go. Right from the front. Probably want to get them from the side. Bam, no problem. This one obviously has a lot more space. I think their heel box, if they do so, might be a little bit more narrow. I could be wrong. But I just wanted to give y'all an idea what the box would look like with a pair of heels inside if you wanted to do that and kind of just, you know, change it up. Of course, guys are not the only ones that have shoe collections. You know, shoe collections are a spectrum across the whole entire rainbow of people, so it doesn't matter who you are. I just want to make sure everyone can fit whatever they own, whatever collection, into the best damn shoe box that we have right in front of us. So overall, just to recap, the shoe boxes that we have the 2 large. Remember the price point, packs of 2. This one's gonna be $84.99, I think it's a steal. Then you have the small one, pack of 2, $79.99. Again, really well priced, because out in the market, one shoe box would probably be about $40 or $50. And those are the real good quality ones. And then when you get packs of 2s, it makes sense. You're not gonna really go out there and probably buy singles. You're gonna get them in doubles, quadruples, you know, depending on how many kicks you're trying to store. So, I'm very, very excited for this product. Again, I sign off of it. You got my stamp of approval all day long. I'm definitely gonna continue to get more, slowly transition, right? I have a lot to transition over, so that's just gonna be for me one of those journeys that I'm gonna take my time with. But again, check them out, GlassHouseClosets.com. They have those specials going on if you buy more than one, so you're gonna get a price break all the way down. I'll go ahead and make sure I put a link, obviously, and then, you know, if you like this video, like the other videos too, hit a like, give me that like, hit subscribe, put your reminder on, so I promise you I'm gonna have more videos coming soon, and I appreciate you tuning in and leaving comments and definitely being part of this community. Looking forward for the next video. Until then, I'll see all of you. Again, this is Nico signing out from Nico's What's in the Box. See you soon.